Hello, welcome to Eriu Tarot Readings. I'm Eriu and let's have a look at your September Love 2020 reading. So remember, this is normally based on your sun sign. If you don't get all that you need from this one, do check out your moon and your rising sign as well. And more importantly, because this is your love reading, have a look at your Venus and your Mars sign as well. But enough of all that, let's see what September Love has in store for you. I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome Pisces to your September Love 2020 reading. As you can see, we have everything ready to rock. I also have an additional card in the center for the outcome, which we'll reveal at the end of the reading. But first of all, let's have a look at what's going on with you. So Pisces, you're going to be the very top row, and the person in question, whoever you're really, when you saw this video, thought, I need to find out more about this. I want to know more about this. That will be the person below. If you don't have anyone at the moment, this is going to give you an indication of somebody possibly coming into your life in September. So let's have a look at you there, Pisces. We have you at the very top here. First card, Five of Swords. So Pisces, we find you at a bit of a mental crossroads here in September. It seems like a place that you don't really want to be in. You are very much in your cerebral, in your mind, trying to figure this out. So you've come out of your emotional setting to say, look, I need to figure this out right here, right now, and with thought and logic, and I don't necessarily want to put my emotions on the line again. So I really see you actually, even though it's a spot that you don't want to be in, I see you being very, very strong in this. So also, I want you to really look at this card. We have one person to the left, quite strong, very much in their element, and we see someone to the right. I actually feel like this is both sides of you, Pisces, the two fish. I see you as having let go of something that was quite emotionally draining for you, and I see very emotionally hurtful towards you, but I see you coming through that because you've decided to change your direction and how you were going to approach it. So even though you're at that crossroads, Pisces, I feel your strength more than ever now, and I really hope that you do too, and I see that actually continuing on for you into the reading. Now, the person that you have in question here, we've got the Seven of Wands. So this person has had to fight their own battles. Now, looking at both of this, looking at both of you right now, I see that maybe the battle has been with them, Pisces. Maybe you have been battling them, or maybe you've just put something forward where you said, hey, look, I want to know more about this. I want to know where I stand. And why not? Why not ask those questions and find clarity in what you want, especially when it comes to matters of the heart? Now, I see this person having great difficulty. I see this person almost not running away from you, but putting up those barriers against you. Why they're doing that could be a multitude of things. What I'm seeing here is somebody who's really afraid to let somebody get close to them. And we hear that a lot these days, but I really, really see it with you here. It's not that they're afraid of you or what you have to offer. It's more afraid of how they will be when they reveal themselves. It feels like this person, it's been a very, very long time since they've had the ability to open up to someone. And I feel like you've taken your chance on them more than you were willing to give, Pisces, initially. They in turn opened you up in ways that you may not have realized or that you had experienced before. And now that you feel open and ready, you're feeling that opposite effect from them. So Pisces, where they are at currently, I see that they're not talking to you. And if they are, those words are very sparse, few and far between. And if I'm very honest, I don't like how they are initially speaking to you, okay? I hear words of war is what I'm hearing, unnecessary belligerence. And so you are in your best way and in the best frame of mind to stand tall as you are the Five of Swords. Even though you're at this crossroads, I very much commend you on standing strong with this. Now, looking towards your second card, which is the second space that you are currently sitting in, we see the King of Pentacles. So how you see this relationship is something that is incredible. Again, strength, I keep hearing strength, is something that is incredibly strong and fruitful for you. And actually, you are the one sitting in this King of Pentacle energy. You are the one that is saying, I am ready to create a foundation with you. I'm ready for something serious. I am here. And that energy from you, Pisces, it's not like it's very foreign energy, but that because we've got the King of Pentacles energies, we've got Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn, that very determined, outwardly determined energy, which is not normally something you would see you do. You quite internalize your directedness, and and your determination and your ambition. That drive is actually under the surface. You don't reveal that to everyone. It comes out in your work. But when it comes to relationships as well, it can be on the quieter side. However, you're very much showing yourself to this person saying, I see this as something that could really go somewhere. And plus, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I want more, and I want this, and I want to see it physically manifested around me. So I have to really admire you for this, because somewhat going out of your initial comfort zone, but I feel that fire in you, and I'm really happy to see it, and you're ready to let all walls down. Extremely, extremely mature of you. Now, how they see this relationship, which is the Four of Cups. So they are fearing that they may have overly messed up with you. Overly effed things up, and they're really afraid they did that. It could have been the way they spoke to you, as I said, Seven of Wands, how they battled you unnecessarily. So it could have been that they saw this as something really wonderful, but their inner saboteur wrecked it. Now, this is what they are seeing. They're really refusing to see the other bountiful aspects of this possible relationship. And there is a slight, I'm going to say, I definitely feel like you are more emotionally mature, Pisces, in this person, because I feel them turning their back ever so slightly. When we look at your two first cards, we see you facing outright. Strong, determined, I'm here, see me. On their first two cards, we see them turned away from you. So it is a lack of wanting to, again, reveal oneself, but also to deal with this. It's like they haven't developed that maturity to say, oh, we can have an adult conversation and we can both be fine. You're bringing that to the table. I see them struggling with that, with doing that with you, and in turn I can see where your struggles with them, or more so frustration comes with them. Now, the Four of Cups here, as I said, there are way more bountiful aspects that that could come out of this relationship, but they're very much putting their head in the sand. Now, looking at your headspace, now we have the Six of Cups, Pisces. So, you also see the benefits of this emotional encounter and emotional togetherness, because we're coming from their Four of Cups to your Six of Cups. So you very much see you very much see what could be. And you've got, if we look at this particular card, a Six of Cups, it's actually quite a beautiful card. We see you sitting there looking out the window. You have a bird's eye view, but you have a great overall view of how things can be, whereas they seem to be the ones stuck with the minutiae and the idiosyncrasies of it, but to the point where it's so small that they can't see the bigger picture. And why, yes, there may be difficulties within this, as in any relationship or love encounter. They need to see the bigger picture. Your view on this would greatly aid them, but I also hear that you're saying they don't hear me and I can't get through to them. So you are very much playing in your head the waiting game with your emotions. You've gently shelved them, but not to the point that they're not there, and not to the point that you're ignoring them. So this is a really, really, even though it doesn't feel like a great card, it is a lovely card. And I also see a really true happiness between two people on a very innocent and caring and loving level. And you wish that they could see this in your mind the way you see it. Now, in their headspace, they've got the Queen of Wands. This person feels like, to me, that they feel at times that they have to fight good fight way too much, that they have to battle constantly. And it's even coming through now in their love life. Like, it's hurt first, hurt so I won't be hurt. Leave so they can't reject me. It's so much self-preservation in how they approach things that it's almost like, hey, you need to calm down. Not everything is a fight, and you don't need to fight against me. And I very much see that in your energy, Pisces. Now, the Queen of Wands here is that fighting spirit. Now, she's not as aggressive as her male counterpart, but it's nice to see that they are taking some initiative mentally in how they want to approach you. So we see the Queen of Wands here, and we will couple that with the King of Pentacles. So you're bringing a certain energy, which is almost at times feels opposing energy to their energy, Pisces. The Queen of Wands, though, does take responsibility in hand. She understands what needs to be done. She comes in with a very loving, compassionate energy. So for me, I'm seeing that this person may be overzealous at times or over passionate at times, whereas you have a very grounding energy in comparison to them. Now, when we look at this particular card of the Queen of Wands, we do see a slightly more intimidating queen. So normally the queens sit back in the throne. They don't need to do anything to get anyone's attention because people are drawn to them. This is especially with the Queen of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. But this one's slightly more threatening. As you can see, she's holding up a tiny sword. Well, maybe not so tiny. And she's saying, look, I'm here. That fighting element will come across you at some stage, but I think it's just them protecting themselves. I don't think it's actually against you. And because you're not backing down, Pisces, I see them rising to the challenge. So, but that's also what you want to a certain degree, right? You're showing up and they're showing up. And then you end up showing up in your heart space with the Prince of Pentacles, which is a lovely card as well. More pentacle energy from you. So you're really standing your ground in September with this person, Pisces, and you're saying, I'm not going anywhere. I want this. And I know you want this too. However, you're not going to come in with all guns blazing. You're going to stand there and you're going to wait. And very much like the Queen of Wands, you're going to take on that energy of, you see me. I know you see me. And I'm waiting for you to come. So, yeah, I'm actually really liking this change in your energy for September, Pisces. You do have something that you want to say to them. And listen, you will get your opportunity to say the things you need to say, because I feel like this person is either very good at turning the conversation or ran off way too quickly so that you couldn't say what you wanted to say. That I'm not budging mentality that you have for September in your love life is very much being respected by this person. So I feel like this person has had many opportunities in the past, and when things got a bit rough, they ran away. Easy peasy. Or they had the opportunity to say it's your fault and running away. But you haven't let them do that. And there's something about that makes me go, this person really has way more backbone than I anticipated. They're not a doormat. And I actually want to see more. This person is saying that when I'm like this, they won't budge. And that emotional security seems to be something that they really admire in you. And when I say that you show up, they reflect that back with a 10 of Pentacles. So they're saying, look, I know I've been an idiot. I know I shouldn't have been doing the things that I was doing. I'm going to tell you, Pisces, if you're concerned about another person in the midst, I want to say no. If there was, it was very momentary texting. It was nothing. It wasn't anything major. A basic flirtation. Not that can't hurt either, but I want to just specify that because I feel like that's a very strong aspect to this. This person's ego seems to be something that they grapple with at times, but you have this ability to almost tame them. And the 10 of Pentacles here, they show up and they're like, do you know what? Okay, do you know what? Let's give it a shot. I want to see where this goes. I want to invite you into my family. I want to create something external to us. I want to create a home. I want us to be financially balanced. I understand where you're coming from, and I do see that for the future. Now, although it is a 10 of Pentacles energy, this is very much a thought in their heads. And I know it's earth, I know it's ground, but I feel that they see this in their mind as opposed to just externally. So you might need to be the one that helps them execute that, Pisces. But no better person for the job. None at all. So now, Pisces, we're going to actually have a look at your other card. So let's have a look at the outcome card. I have no idea what this is, so I'm going to be finding it out with you. All right, let's have a look. 9 of Pentacles now. Okay, so we've gone from a 10 to a 9. So I want to say to you, Pisces, that this is the lone wolf card, okay? That's not to say that things can't happen for you in September, but those things that you really want to create and manufacture may take a little bit more time, may go beyond September. Now, you could potentially take this as you being on your own for September. It may be that you both don't come together in September. But I also want you to see the strength in the individuality of this particular card. Here we see a woman. She's very much standing by herself, but she's standing in her own garden that she cultivated for herself. So even though she seems alone, she's actually quite happy in her environment because it's not being bombarded with external issues of other people. She's created a refuge for herself, and she's very much in tune with herself, and that garden reflects that within her. So she is actually quite happy. So if you're concerned that maybe things don't pan out for you in September, Pisces, I want you to draw the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, because you have self-worth, you have financial gain, you have the stability that you seek. So this person may not be able to give that to you initially in September, but you know either way, no matter what way they sway, you're going to be perfectly fine, and you will stand your ground on your own ground. I quite like that, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this has been your September Love 2020 reading. I hope you liked it. Please leave a comment, send me a message, why not? Like and subscribe. I'm trying to do different things with this tarot channel now and become way more in tune with what you need. So if you have any kind of requests that you would like to see, please let me know. Have a beautiful September, Pisces, my lovely little fishies. I'll see you soon, and take care.